Welcome to round 2 of my accessories gift guide, this time focusing on PS4, and for this list we're going to order things from the cheapest item to the priciest, kicking things off with something that's a bit more of a stocking stuffer option, Squid Grips. Now, every gamer's had that night or possibly everyday problem where they've been gaming for 5 or 6 hours straight and their palms are now uncomfortably sweaty. It might not make your controller go flying out of your hands like some people may claim, but it's definitely going to throw you off, and this is exactly what the Squid Grip helps you to dodge. It's easy enough to apply to your controller, and it makes it so your grip is not only going to be resistant to moisture buildup, but also just going to make it more comfortable to boot, giving the controller a little more give when you're holding tight. It's a nice, simple way of improving your gaming experience without breaking the bank at the same time. Now, another problem that a lot of gamers experience, especially if they're trying to set up a cool entertainment system, is filling their shelves with all kinds of cool stuff but not making it a cluttered mess. And for PS4 at least, an easy solution is the Ortz cooling and charge station. Now, personally, I've never been a big believer in cooling stands. Your system should be more than cool enough as long as you put it somewhere nice and open, but the fan is the least important feature about this item to me. First off, it gives you a stable way to keep your PS4 in tower mode, which not only looks great, but saves some space on the shelf as well. And what makes it even better is that this stand comes with 2 charging stations for PS4 controllers. This way, you have an all-in-one place that you can store your system and your controllers that's not going to take up a lot of space, and it lets you keep your controllers charged, so you never run into that problem of, oh god, I forgot to plug it into a cable earlier. The next up is a PS4 version of one of the items I recommended on my Xbox One list, the RDS PS4 Carrying Case. Like I said before, this is the kind of thing that not a lot of people think about grabbing, but once they do, it's a major lifesaver if your situation has you constantly moving your system back and forth. There's a place to store and protect everything you need for your system, making it easy and comfortable to transport without having to resort to stuffing your system into a duffel bag or backpack with a bunch of other stuff, hoping to not scratch it. It's not the kind of thing that every PS4 owner has to have, but if your circumstances call for it, it's a worthwhile investment and makes a great gift. Now let's start getting into a bit fancier territory with that all-time important accessory for the online gamer, a headset. And for PS4, one of the absolute best options is the official Sony stereo headset. Instead of coming from a third party, this is made by Sony themselves and it does an awesome job of competing. This one here is wireless, but you can save some money grabbing a wired option instead for $40 less. They're comfy and have controls located right on the ear cups, giving you an easy place to remember where to reach to, and for their price point, they sound great. Like I said with the XO4s in my other video, there are better sounding headsets out there if you're willing to pay a lot more, but for their price point, these are excellent, they're comfy, and it's a great way to play games late at night without keeping up everyone around you. Now, last but not least is my personal favorite item on this list, the Hori Real Arcade Pro 4 Fight Stick. One genre that's definitely gotten a little more love on PS4 over Xbox One is fighting games, especially with Street Fighter V just being a couple months away. So what better way to prep the fighting game fan you know than to grab a shiny new fight stick for their console. This stick offers solid performance with a great stick and buttons, as well as being officially supported and co-developed by Sony. Hori's biggest competitor, Mad Catz, does have a bigger and better option with their Tournament Edition 2-stick, but it'll cost you more and consistently runs out of stock super quick, so the Real Arcade Pro 4 is a much more affordable and reliable option for your gift-giving needs, while still being a great product and a huge improvement over playing with a controller. So here's just some of the best stuff you can grab for the PS4 owner you know this holiday season. I also did a list for Xbox One, so if you missed out on that, make sure to check that out as well. Every product I talked about is listed down below in the description if you want to take a look at any of them. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.